Shalom, brothers and sisters. It's your brother Wasilkamilbey coming at you, Shamstoppers. And this, what we're going to talk about is all it took was one crack rock. All it took was one crack rock for this child support to pop. You know what I'm saying? That's all it took. Do the history back in the day when Freeway Ricky Ross and all these guys was bringing crack rock, and then they want to apologize to people and shit because ain't nobody put no gun in their head telling them to put all that crack in the community. Then the government got tired of taking care of these crack whore babies, and that's when that child support got out of hand. That's when child support really kicked in. You know what I'm saying? Do the history on that shit. You know? Most of you guys want to blame somebody else for your own faults. You know what I'm saying? Time to man up. Now, this is the effect of a crack rock. Alright? It was it's one of these solicitors on here, and I'm gonna call him a solicitor. You know what I'm saying? You probably recognize the voice or whatnot. Who gives a shit? You know what I'm saying? But he's a solicitor. Alright? He's a big solicitor. So, all it took is one crack rock. And then some crackhead shit. Listen to this crackhead shit. This crackhead thinking.
Sometime between now and May 18th, in advance of the CLE that I'm going to, if you subscribe now, psst, it's free. I will post those as soon as I get.
Now he whispering and say if you subscribe now, it's free. That's crackhead talk.
And you'll be the first to know as well, or the second or third, or however, whatever the case might be. The OP book that I've been working on feverishly the last few months, I haven't had any time to do anything with it in March. It's been exceptionally busy, but it looks like we hopefully will have that out sometime in April. And that's the book that I wrote to assist pro se people defending themselves against bogus or garbage OPs and how they can.
Okay, he said assist people. He didn't say help people, you know, eliminate this child support shit, right? Now he want to get brownie points. That's that crackhead shit I'm talking about. He know people are crackheads. He know they don't read, so hey, let me keep going.
Themselves and their family. Now, getting to the case here, it's a Rule 23 case. Before you hit close or pause or go look at videos of kittens, hear me out on this one. Come July the 1st, we are going to have a monstrous change to the child support statute, and there are going to be a lot of pro se people.
Okay, July the 1st. They say they're going to have a change. That's why I'm telling y'all to bring y'all bitch ass on over here to before June 18th. That way you'll have time to get your shit in. That's what they plan for you.
They're going to run in and say, well, I want this new law and give it to me for the sake of giving it to me. And the Storms case here is going to be a preview as to what's going to happen to some of those people. In Storms, when the parties divorced, dad and mom agreed to 50-50 parenting time. Great, wonderful, right? But for some strange and bizarre reason, which I don't understand, dad agreed to giving mom 28% for the two children of his income, which is a guideline support, and a 28% true-up from his self-employment income, because dad was entirely self-employed. And I say this is bizarre.
It's crackhead shit. Then he want to say this is bizarre. That's crackhead shit. Now, what man in his right mind that got his own business gonna let somebody tell him how to conduct his business and tell him what to do? Do that make any sense? Common sense is common law. Right? You got this crackhead solicitor telling somebody else, telling the little crackheads what to do.
Because we don't do stuff like that where I practice, because when you get to 50-50, there's ample...
Well, he said he practiced. So when somebody practice something, that means they don't know, right? There we go, crackhead shit.
Case law that grants the judge authority and discretion to downward modify support and we don't even bother fighting those anymore because that's just how the judges do them up here. So I got to believe that Dad either didn't have a lawyer or had the world's stupidest lawyer represent him during the negotiation process of the original divorce. It should also be noted that Pope County has, according to Wikipedia, around 4,000 people, and maybe the small count.
Okay, people, you know you can change shit on Wikipedia, right? And I used Wikipedia before, but I use all resources, right? Didn't I say you can author shit on a computer, but not in these books? That's why I go to the books before I go to the computer. Alright? Keep listening to the crackhead.
And having one judge handle every aspect, every criminal case, every civil case, might have exacerbated the situation that Dad found himself in. Who knows? Any event, after the divorce is over, Dad stops being self-employed, gets a job somewhere else as an employee. Mom finds out sometime thereafter, I'm not clear on how long, files a motion saying, I want 28% of all that money he made from the time he stopped being self-employed to present, because the MSA said 28% a true-up from all self-employment income. It also had a dollar amount of $370, which he was paying even.
Did you hear what he said? And it said order, he said a true-up, right? Crackhead shit. Do that means you have to give somebody some money? So that sounds like some donation shit to me, right? Because everything is voluntary, people.
Became an employee. So the issue was, can Mom get that true-up amount from the time he stopped being self-employed to the time that she filed the motion? Dad panics, filed a downward motion to modify support based on 50-50 parenting time. And pay close attention, because this is what I want to get to. Dad loses his motion. No surprise there.
You hear him? Dad losing his motion. When I tell y'all niggas about filing motions. Huh? Because it's emotions in fucking family court ain't nothing but a woman's court. Woman can't own motherfucking property because she's fucking property. Okay? Listen to the rest of this crackhead. This is some crackhead shit.
That's usually how most of the courts go. But let me explain why he lost and why this is important for July the 1st. The statute requires that he plead a substantial change in circumstances since the divorce was entered.
What we tell about pleading for your life? What the fuck you pleading for? Make the bitch plead. Make the deadbeat woman plead. Alright? If a woman crying about she ain't getting no child support, that means she ain't gonna get that money to that offspring. She gonna go spend it on herself. Correct? Y'all motherfuckers better wake up. If you ain't hit a goddamn video earlier today, check this out. If a motherfucker can beat murder, why the fuck y'all can't beat child support? Are you serious? If you can beat a murder, you can beat child support. If you can beat your meat, you can beat child support. So, because most of you do that shit when you go into jail for being stupid. Right? Yeah. So, hit us up. Don't be a crackhead this year. You know, don't wait till it's too late. Bring your ass over. Let's get this shit done. Because they got a plan for y'all ass. They got a master plan for y'all ass. Okay? It's a nice plan. Ignorance of the law is no excuse. Y'all know how to hit us up. You know what I'm saying? And some of you want to be lawyers, trying to ask me definitions and questions on the cool. I'm going to tell you incorrect. Keep reading, motherfucker. Alright? Peace.